Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a quick Harry Potter cake topper tutorial, and this is a freestyle because I've never actually made this before. I had a friend request it for a birthday cake, so I usually get like friends and family. If they don't want a cake, they just ask for a cake topper. So my friend said, could you just make me a Harry Potter cake topper? And I came up with this design. So I'm just going to quickly show you how I designed it digitally, and then we're going to do the print and cut process. Then in another video I'll just show you how I put it together. So I start off by selecting shapes, then selecting a hexagon, and this hexagon I'm going to change the size to 4, and then I'll offset it to 0.1, then select both hexagons and slice. So now I just delete the solid hexagons and I'm left with the rim. I change the color to yellow, which is actually gold cardstock I'll use. Offset to 0.1 again and change that color to like a burgundy color, but I have to make that color myself. Then I select both and group them together. So I click on the outer rim just to find out what size it is, so I can make my acetate sheet the same size. So I'll change that to 4.4. Change the color to a light grey color. So if you follow me, you know that that light grey will always be my acetate. Duplicate and then put those two together. And then what I'll do is send it to the back, so it's just behind the rims. And then I group them together. So I now want the pointed part of the hexagon to face up. So I select text and I'm going to type in the age, which is 6. And now I'm going to change the font to one I downloaded earlier. It's called Harry P, and I got that from dafont.com. Change the color to the burgundy, and then I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger. Then I'll offset to 0.06. And change that to white. Then I select both of them and group them. And now I'm just going to type out the name. And I'm going to offset. So I'm going to change the color to gold and then the offset is white. Offset again, and change the new offset to burgundy. I group them together and place it there. So next, my images. So I've selected these images and they've gone directly to the canvas, but these images you can find on Pinterest. Just type in Harry Potter cartoon images and they should come up. And the background, the silhouette, if you type in Harry Potter castle silhouette, that should be the first image that comes up. And I'm just going to make some adjustments. So now I'm going to offset 0.06 and just change it to basic cut, then change the color to white, offset again 0.06 and change the color to yellow. And I'm going to do the same for the other characters, but because obviously they're not the main characters, I'm just going to offset them to white only. There's not going to be a gold background for the rest of them. And I'm just going to adjust the size of the castle background. And then I just keep pushing it backwards just so that I can see my image a little bit better. So the hat, I just offset 0.6 again, change to basic cut, change the background to white, and then offset again and changed the background to gold. And then I'm going to make it just sit on there a little bit better, even though it doesn't matter. This does not matter. Now we're ready to make, but it's going to make me say first. So now we're going to print. Send it to your printer, and once it's printed, you start your cut. And I just refresh so that my Cricut Maker can be connected. You'll see me select copy paper because I didn't print on card, and I'm not going to cut the white parts on card either, only because it's a friend, and I also wanted to see if there would be a difference. So it's just a little experiment as well. I'm going to change the size of the paper, and I change it to A4. Then I come to the image and I can see that it ends at 5 inches. So I'm going to make the white bits start cutting at 5 inches, just so I can use the same paper I used to print. And you can save a lot of paper by doing this method. So again, have to look for the Cricut machine. I'm actually not cutting anything. This is just for the sake of the video. My images and card were already cut. So I choose copy paper again because it's the same paper from the printout. Next is the acetate. I did show in one of the other videos how to select acetate, but it's saved in my folder, so I can just select it from my favorites. So cut the acetate, and then the black card, the burgundy card, and the gold card are all medium cardstock. So if you've been watching my other videos, you will know that if there's a hollow shape, I will fill it with some of the other images just to save paper, and that's what I'm doing here. You can do the same for the burgundy one, but I didn't open it so you can't really see. And then select medium once the Cricut machine is found, and then it should cut. So I've come to the end of this video. In part 2, I will show how I put it together. But in the meantime, like, comment and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.